Suppose that you did professional.
You walk like this. You do like this.
Yeah. Good. Amazing. I got it now on camera. I'm gonna sell this now.
Whatever makes him happy.
Right.
Right?
Sí.
Sí. Por supuesto.
If you want some makeup, I have there. I don't think it's good tone exactly.
You think I need makeup?
If you want. I put some kilos on, so don't make me look fat.
No, come closer a little bit here.
If this goes, like you said, all the doctors that want to be sales and revenue will
Yeah, they're gonna come. Show fit or no fit? No fit. You're not showing it. It's cut.
Please do not fall for the first one. Don't.
Don't fall for the married one as well.
Oh yeah. Does it look okay with
Yeah.
this? Yeah? Okay, then I'll leave it later.
I can just shower. Oh my goodness. Okay, hello everyone. Welcome again to one more episode. Today we have Dr. Fiorella Valderrama all the way from Peru, or aka Dr. Lola, right?
That's right. It's here.
How would you prefer, Dr. Lola or?
I actually prefer Dr. Lola because since I started, everybody knew me that way. For the guests, it's easier to remember, you know. And in Carnival, in Norwegian, in Princess that I have been, they all know me as Dr. Lola.
Fantastic. So you did 3 cruise lines.
3 cruise lines.
Across your, how many contracts have you done?
5.
5 contracts.
5,
okay,
yeah.
fantastic. I did 6 and then I moved into this position. So maybe one more and then you move to somewhere. Let's see we will see. Let's go back. What do you do on a cruise ship?
So I'm a Medi-Spa Physician. I work doing facial rejuvenation treatments, you know, working on enhancing the natural beauty or try to put the skin, take it back in time so you can look 10 years younger.
Oh, amazing. Sounds very, very good. We had also Medi-Spa Physician from Venezuela, actually, that lives in Serbia now, Dr. Sarah. Have you met Dr. Sarah?
I haven't met her. I spoke with her a couple of times through WhatsApp.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think that she's very nice and of course very professional.
She's amazing. One of my favorite doctors that I worked, of course, after you, because I had privilege of working with you back in, when was that?
2022.
2020,
yes.
Norwegian Breakaway, right?
Yeah, that was great. A great contract.
That
I
was
liked
good.
it.
Yeah, it was a lot of work. How I remember it, because I was a baby manager at that time. That was, you said that after I said the baby manager. So I hope it didn't show that much.
Actually, look, if it's not because we're just talking here, but when we talk about how business goes, and if the head of the spa is not good, it will be reflected on everybody. That's a fact.
Yeah.
I noticed that. And I can tell you, and I think I told you this before, but
It's okay, you can tell it for the camera as well.
like from every contract, I have at least 3 managers. Okay, every contract. I have done, like I tell you, well, I did 2, 3. Yeah, like actually, I think I did 6 contracts. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 5 or 6. I'm not 100% sure. 3 managers each contract.
Yeah.
Okay. Among all of them, I could keep with you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, you're just saying that?
No, I'm honest. And every time that we speak like how the manager should be, I always say like, you should have met Stefan.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I think that you found the perfect balance to make all the people, all the team to be comfortable with you, work because you are good with us, at the same time make good revenue and make us make money, you know? So that perfect balance, like not too strict and make us feel like
suffocating.
Exactly.
Yeah. No.
We never felt that way, and sometimes you know that we talk when the manager is not there.
Yeah,
you know?
of course.
So the therapists, the experienced therapists, they always say like how great Stefan is, and of course we want to do this. If we are struggling, we push not only for ourselves, but because we do it for him. And you never ask, do it for me. You never say, I'll do it for me. No, it's just, it comes natural because the way you treat us.
Teamwork, yeah. This is what I also like say, especially for the new people that are coming. I have now in training a receptionist that we are preparing to be future managers. I also emphasize about teamwork. It's very important. It's not just about me. It's when the whole spa team performs, this is when we all feel together, and they're gonna say, NCL Breakaway did this. They exceeded their expectations. They did very well. It's not just about me being part of the management team there. It's also like including everybody, because every single person in that spa environment contributes to the revenue and contributes to their success, and they want to succeed. You just need to show them how, and then make them want to help you achieve the goals. Just show them a little bit guidance, and that's balancing the like personal things, like being good with people and being good with numbers and revenue, and then finding that balance, which of course it can come difficult depending. We are all from different cultures, different educational background, so it just depends how you accumulate to the position. So,
it's everybody, I think, has their own style, you know, but it's not I'm not lying when I'm saying that your manager can make a huge difference in your contract. And of course, like you said, teamwork, you know, manager, the sisters that are on the desk, the massage therapists, if they do the cross promotion, if the Medi-Spa or the acupuncturist, you know, help you back, you know, these type of things. Yeah,
it was a very good contract for me. I loved it, especially because it was first time that I'm on a big ship like that. That ship had around 3,500 or 4,000 guests sailing.
Yeah.
And we were already like running off the enthusiasm from post-pandemic, post-COVID. So everybody was wanting to do treatments in the spa. We were always like almost fully booked, and we had also like, we worked hard, but we had good time as well. I remember Dr. Ching as well, our acupuncturist from China. We're gonna say hi to her. Maybe she's gonna watch this. Who knows if she has time from being a mother and doing motherly duties.
We miss you, Jing.
Yeah, we'll add a couple of pictures with Dr. Jing as well. But it was good. We got some good itineraries. We did pretty much Western and Eastern Caribbean.
Yes, and then we went to New York.
Yeah,
and
that was amazing.
Canada.
And then Canada run as well. So lots of nice ports there. So we covered the whole eastern side there, and a lot of beach and sun time. Yeah. So it was beautiful. Okay, let's go back now. Let's go back. How did you find your way into the cruise ship business? You finished Faculty of Medicine in Peru.
Yes.
So how familiar was that? You started 2018?
2018 I started, yes.
So what made you think, oh, maybe I should be a Medi-Spa physician on a cruise ship?
So when people ask me that, the way I explain it like this, you know, I say, I think that this job was looking for me the same way that I was looking for this job. Because it happened out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that you can do this on a cruise ship.
Yeah.
You know,
it's not that familiar that you have a medical doctor in a field of anti-aging working in a spa department. Maybe now with more social media, things of that nature, it's more familiar. But back then it was...
Yeah, not that common to know about that. So I was actually working on emergency. Okay, after graduation, the social service, the internship, etc. I was working on emergency in an ambulance, and I was ready to change. So I was always interested on aesthetic medicine.
Yeah,
always. I liked also the idea of plastic surgery as well. But I, as a woman, the way I think is that I would like something more quiet, like not too much be running around, these type of things in the hospital.
Yeah.
And because of the fact that I do like aesthetic medicine, I found out about this. You can do injectables, you can do surgical procedures, you can do this. So one day I was just on my computer, and then one advertisement popped up in the top of the computer that says, we're looking for a doctor to work on a cruise ship to do aesthetic medicine.
Yeah.
It came out of nowhere. And I was like, what? A click, you know? So I saw what it says, that you need to speak English. You're going to be away from home like around 7 months, etc., etc. You have to be a licensed doctor. Minimum.
Was that a problem for you in the beginning, like that many months away from home? And how was your English proficiency?
So I in my country, I have my level of English was advanced. But it's different when you learn something at home than when you actually start talking in your daily basics, you know? But I think that from the beginning, it was not a problem. In my interviews, the person who was doing the interview told me, like, I think your English is fine. Then being away from home, it was not a big thing also for me, because I was like, it's gonna be only 7 months. And for me to do the internship and to do the social service that I have to do mandatory in my country, also I was away from home like 1 year each.
Okay.
So it was not a big thing. So I was checking everything that they were asking for. So I was like, check.
I'm perfect for this job. This is me.
Yeah, they said, this is me. So I can try.
Yeah.
So I said, well, there is nothing to lose.
Definitely.
You know, there's nothing.
You just gain more experience. This is what I always say. Maybe not everybody is suited for a cruise ship environment and being in this type of lifestyle. But doing at least one contract is gonna help you develop as a person much more than right now sitting at home wherever your country is. It's gonna open your eyes to many different cultures. So this is a great thing, yeah.
It is actually. You know, sometimes because of some pictures or some videos that I have on Instagram, some people ask me about that. I always say, you have to do it.
Yeah.
You have to do it. Even if you are not a person who will do multiple contracts, at least one.
Yeah.
Because this is something that you will never, ever experience again in your life. It completely will change the way that you see everything.
Yeah.
So it's something that I always tell everybody. I started saying I'm gonna do one contract.
I think everybody says that. I didn't say it because I knew that I want to progress to some level of management, but so I was prepared to do a couple of contracts. But majority of the people, 90% of the people say I'm gonna do one contract, and then they end up. We have massage therapists for 20 years that they are coming back.
Right? Yeah, everybody says that, at least from the people who are not 100% sure of doing like a whole career there. And then you finish one, you like it.
Yeah.
You know, it's, of course, like you said, it's not for everybody. Not everybody will love it. Not everybody will be like, I do want to come back.
Yeah.
But you never know until you have tried.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
I liked it. I finished my first contract and I liked it. I'm coming back. I said, I'm coming back. I did the second contract. I was ready to come back also. I had already a ship, and then the pandemic came.
Yeah.
So,
What was your first cruise line?
Carnival.
Carnival cruise line.
Yes, I was in 3 different ships on Carnival.
Okay. How was that? A lot of parties?
Carnival give a good crew life.
Yeah.
For a lot of parties for crew. Yes,
Very good.
that is true. But the guests are also a lot in party mood. You know, so
that's a brand of Carnival.
Yes, you need to match the energy also with the people that you are talking to, because, for example, going from, I have a friend that he went from Carnival to Princess.
Yeah.
You know, in Princess everything is more quiet. Is the people in Princess are more like older.
Yeah.
You know, older adults.
More serious.
More serious. So you also need to match kind of with the energy of the cruise line.
Yeah, you represent the brand.
Exactly. Represent the brand.
Yeah.
And you're not going to go to Princess with, let's go party, you know, because it's not really the mood in that cruise line.
In that environment. We definitely, for people who are watching, we work with all the major cruise lines. And then when we do trainings for Medi-Spa physicians or trainings for other professionals in the spa department. We pretty much, depending how you present yourself on the training, how is your personality, we try to match your personality best to represent and fit with that brand as well. So probably in the beginning you left the mark being like a party person. I'm joking, of course, I know that you are serious professional. And then later on, it's a little bit different as a Medi-Spa physician. It's similar like a manager. You get to explore different brands, and then you pretty much fit in the brand that you feel the most confident and most comfortable of the other benefits, such as maybe cabin and that thing. So
The window.
that depends. Yeah. How was the NCL?
NCL is very strict.
Yeah.
And that's
NCL, I was with NCL only, so I just know NCL. I don't know any other cruise line. I did around 13 ships on NCL.
I like the NCL, the outside of NCL. All of them look very nice, because of the painting. I was always curious. When I was in Carnival, I remember we used to dock in Cozumel, NCL dock in another area. So sometimes, going to that part, I was curious. I was like, how? And it was actually the Breakaway.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I said, I wonder how is that ship inside, And then, well, I end up with you with Breakaway. So,
and you were stuck with me.
oh my God. Carnival is very flexible.
Yeah.
Very, very flexible with the crew members. NCL, on the other hand, they are very strict. So at the beginning, but then you just get adjusted.
Yeah.
You just get adjusted, and you'll see that the regulations or the rules are there because of a reason.
Yeah.
Sometimes,
something happened in the past, and especially.
Exactly. So like alcohol policies, for example, that now we have, I think all the cruise line had exactly the same alcohol policy. But I mean, if you are working on a cruise ship, basically you are always on duty. Yeah. Because what happens if something happens on the cruise?
Yeah, you need to, if you're in a line that you're responding, luckily majority of actually all of the spa department, they are excluded from first responders. When it comes to the medical emergency, but if something serious happens on a ship, God forbid, let's move, then we are all trained to, knock on wood, and we are all trained pretty much, and we have our role how to handle that serious situation.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. But that in a way, that doesn't stop you to have fun.
Yeah, of course.
I think we had a lot of fun.
Which we had a lot of fun, a lot of parties as well. Yeah.
The Halloween
party, yeah.
You were doing the makeup.
I was being a vampire from Twilight. And everything was collapsing. You were Cleopatra.
I was Cleopatra.
You won actually that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I won that contest, and that I was not gonna go to that party.
Why?
Because I said I don't have a costume. I don't know what to wear. I didn't order anything on Amazon or something like that, because at the end Amazon is the only place that we're always checking.
Yeah, of course.
So I remember that the same night, the same day of Halloween party, I went out with some of the guys from the spa, and they say, we went to the mall. I remember we went to the mall, and then it was there was this place that they were just selling costumes. Yeah, like I was like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna buy anything, but I will come for you. I will check with you. So then I was looking at this, maybe I bought this. I tried it on. I said, I think I can go with this.
It fits like a glove. I can be an Egyptian queen.
Yeah, and then I won the contest.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I remember your catwalk as well, from your modeling days as well.
Well, that helped.
Yeah, definitely.
That helped, because being an ex-beauty queen, of course, is going to help you to perform some things,
Definitely. How was that experience? You did that in Peru as well?
Yes.
How young you were at that time?
I was 21 years old.
Oh, really? So you were doing already your Faculty of Medicine?
Yes, I did. For that experience, for example, I think that came exactly on time, because it matched with my vacation. Because when you study medicine, basically you are just on the career. Yeah. You don't have much time to do other activities. But that one fit perfectly with my times. So I went to that contest also because I'm gonna try. You know, it's gonna be an experience to see. To one day I will tell my kids, you know what? One day I was on a beauty pageant. So I went to that contest just for fun.
Yeah.
And I won.
You should be entering more contests just for fun. You're winning it.
So I'm from a city named Trujillo, okay, that belongs to the state, let's say the state like La Libertad.
Yeah.
Okay, so I won Miss La Libertad.
Really?
And
Amazing.
then they sent me to Uruguay
Okay.
for another contest there. And I was like Miss Peru. When I went to Uruguay, you got represented your country.
Oh, amazing.
So I that's something I never thought it might happen in my life.
Yeah.
The same way I never thought I was going to work on a cruise ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I liked it. I like the experience. I think that everything that you do, it will boost not only your self-esteem, let's say like that, but also your soul.
Yeah.
You know.
And your confidence as well.
Yes, of course.
How I always mention confidence as well. How important it is for in this role and in a role in general in life in working on board a cruise ship. How important would you say that confidence is?
I think it's crucial to have good confidence. Honestly, you have to be confident in yourself. Believe what you are. Believe in yourself. Because if you do not trust yourself, why would somebody else trust you?
Exactly, yeah.
You know? And that is something that I have seen in my first contract, for example. I had a lot of bad thoughts, you know, in my head.
Okay.
I was thinking my English is not good because sometimes I had to speak something that in my head, it makes sense in Spanish.
Yeah.
But then how do I transform this to English?
To English, yeah.
So I was struggling a little bit with that. I mean, nobody's gonna teach you when you are studying medicine how to sell.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm not good on this. I was having too many like negative thoughts.
Focusing on the negativity.
Yes. On my first contract, I was like that, especially because I was looking younger already than what I was. So I was thinking people will not come with me because they would probably think that I'm too young to be a doctor. Maybe I don't have experience. These type of things I had in my head.
Yeah.
And that, for example, for my second contract was completely gone. And my revenue, my second contract became double than my revenue, my first contract. It was still the same me because it was just 7 months, basically 7 months different.
Which is nothing.
Exactly.
It's just shifting mindset.
Completely.
Yeah.
Completely. So in my second contract, my revenue was already double than when it was my first contract. And of course, more money for me.
Exactly.
You know, nice.
Exactly,
that's something nice. So I think that's crucial. That's something that you have to trust yourself. You have to believe in yourself.
You need to build it in yourself as well, because your performance, how you present yourself, how you communicate with your guests is the first part of your first impression. And then the more you deliver to your guest is going to build on your confidence. And even if you're inexperienced in that particular role, just draw from the past experiences when you were able to succeed in some other part and say, okay, I've done this before, something similar, and I was able to succeed. Let's replicate this type of feeling in myself from that event, and then I'm gonna be able to succeed. Something that I always like, confidence, number one. I remember when I met you first time, you were like exuding the confidence, and that this is somebody that is sure about herself. She knows what she's doing. She knows what her place is in this type of field and this type of work. So I wasn't ever had any concerns about you. Luckily, you didn't prove me wrong in those couple of months. We did like 5 or 6 months together.
Yes, we did 6 months.
You joined after Dr. Mariana has left. That was, I don't remember when was that, June maybe?
It was around, yes, because I was coming from Alaska. I got transferred from Alaska. So when I was in Alaska, I remember it was like around close to July. Yes.
Yeah.
It was, I remember it was in Norwegian Jewel, nice ship, but it was very small, and I remember we were sailing just with 800 passengers.
Yeah, because it was after pandemic,
yes.
So it was less capacity that we were that we were
We
generally
didn't have
letting in?
thermage there in that moment.
Yeah.
So then I was just working with injectables and microneedling. So I was like, I think I was there like 2 months maybe, and then I got transferred to the Breakaway.
To Breakaway, which had given you more opportunities and more guests to see because it's bigger. And we on Breakaway and on mid-size vessel and bigger sizes of the vessel, we work with the technology as well, which is radio frequency that boosts the collagen production, which is thermage, and then we work with body sculpting solutions. True Sculpt.
Yes, I was great selling True Sculpt. Remember, like
Because you look amazing. I remember you were on safety training on something, and then I needed to sit on the call for True Sculpt for you. Can you imagine?
Yes.
Remember?
I remember.
Yeah.
And then I came back to you and you said, look, I took notes of something, just check. Stefan, what is this? I cannot read this. And half of your notes were in English and the other half were on Serbian.
Really? Oh my goodness, yeah.
And you say, it's okay, just read what you can and then I'll help you with this.
Yeah.
And I remember that for True Sculpt, for example, it worked with cycles, right? So when we finished the cycles, we had to ask Byron for him to refill the cycles.
Exactly.
Something like, send us more cycles.
Yeah.
I remember that I was selling True Sculpt like
all the time.
A lot. In my country, we would say, would you sell it like if it's warm bread?
Oh, really?
Like everybody wants warm bread. So I remember that Byron sent us like 3 times more. And you said, oh my God, he sent us thinking like we're Norwegian bliss. Maybe he's tired of us be asking all the time for more cycles.
Yeah.
I remember that, but that was a good treatment.
We did very well. Yeah, I loved it. This is a great type of technology to work with.
Yeah,
it's exciting.
It was, people liked it, liked the idea. I liked the idea of the technology. I liked it, and you just have to show the person. You have to show the person why is this gonna be good for you.
Yeah.
You know, if it's a perfect candidate, if it's a good person, like physically needs it.
Yeah.
And you see that the results are gonna be good. You tell the person this is gonna do this for you. For example, etc., etc. Believe me, if the person wants to do it, if there's a good candidate, they will be satisfied with the results.
Yeah.
They will be happy with it.
Definitely.
Because it's nice.
It's good. It destroys up to 25% of fat cells, and it's localized. It targets locally.
Like this. Remember that we used to say in my speech, I used to say that stubborn fat. Yeah. That you can just not get rid of, which is true, this is starboard fat. And I used to say the guests, so you can go home with no more or with less fat, and you leave it here on the ship, and I will give it to Stefan because he always complained that he's too skinny.
Yeah, exactly. That was part of your speech, bumper party talk.
Yes.
Yeah, when we did it together, that was the time when I was super skinny. Now I gained a little bit. Now I need True Sculpt.
You should come to the ship. We can do True Sculpt for you. I will give you crew discount. Don't worry.
Oh, fantastic! I cannot wait. So we mentioned a couple of times how important is working in a team setting. And then we have different professionals working in a salon area, working in a massages, and facialists as well. Do you think that working in that big team, we had 20 and even 30 people in the team, helped you succeed in your business as well?
Yes, of course. Because let's say you as one single person, you can talk to 1, 2, 3 people, etc., etc. But if the whole team, for example, they just have to mention, that we have a Medi-Spa Physician here. She does this. If the person is interested,
they will come.
Send it to me. But if they don't mention it,
it's hard. It's missed opportunity. I say missed opportunity.
Exactly. So it's a team job in that case.
Yeah, I would say definitely, like even just introduce the concept of anti-aging. But sometimes, depending on the level of English or confidence, or maybe they are not familiar with the treatment, they're scared about presenting it to the guest, and then they missed an opportunity sometimes of having a good guest that would be willing to do this type of service, which is very common on board a cruise ship.
It is.
Because it's easy and it's convenient, and they get it like you are pretty much their neighbor on board a cruise ship.
Exactly.
And there is no downtime to all the services that we perform.
My guests, usually when we talk about, I always ask them, so let's say if you're struggling with this so long, if you have these lines that bother you so long, why you have never done anything?
Yeah.
I don't have the time. I don't know with whom to do it.
Yeah.
Or I have to drive 2-3 hours to a bigger city because I live in a small place.
Yeah.
So this is a perfect time for you. You know, they are during vacation. So if, let's say like that, you have just 10 minutes, you come with me. I'll do just a little bit of do. I'll see you again in a couple of days, done.
Yeah.
And you don't have to drive. You don't have to even separate like 1, 2, 3 hours. You just, let's say, follow-up appointment. You are going outside to Alaska. You're gonna do the helicopter tour. Come back here before you go for your dinner. Step by the spa. I will check on the skin. I will see that everything is fine, and you go to have dinner.
Yeah.
That easy.
Easy, yes, very convenient.
That easy. So it's for people who go for vacation to the cruise ship. I think that you just need to let them know that this exists.
Yeah.
And even some people, they are cruisers. You know, there is people who are cruising 30 times, like 50 times. Yeah. That they live in the cruise ship because they like it on vacation.
Yeah, they come all the time back.
Yes. I have had guests that they are like 25 cruises, and they mention, how come I never heard about this before?
Yeah.
And I asked the same. I said, yes, but do you come to the spa? Yes, I always come for massages, you know? So you just have to let them know that this actually exists. Tell them, these are the other services.
Have you done something else in the spa? Yeah.
Yes. So
we do have amazing Dr. Lola. She does this type of treatments. She offers complimentary consultations so she can check your collagen potential or see if you're a good candidate for this type of services. Very easy.
Exactly.
Just open it up to the guest and then...
Yeah, exactly. And you don't need to be a facialist to start talking about the face. You know, because the facialists, of course, they have it a little bit, let's say, easier because they talk about
familiar.
The face. Yes. I have worked with nail technicians that will send me a lot of guests. Nail technician, she didn't know absolutely nothing about the injectable. She was first contract, she didn't know what Botox is, she didn't know what Dysport is, she didn't know nothing, she had no idea.
Yeah.
But she knew that I can make people look younger.
Yeah.
Always sending me people.
Yeah.
She was always. And one day I asked her, I say, so I said, I would like to do some training with you, not because you are doing something bad, because you are sending me good people.
Yeah.
But because I would like to let you know more about this, so maybe we can make this even better. And she told me, yeah, let's do the training, doctor. When I was doing the training, I said, okay, so tell me, what do you know about the service? That you make people look young. Okay, so how do I do that? Well, I don't know what you do in that office. So you don't know any of my treatments. She was like, I'm telling you, she was first contract.
Imagine if she had like more knowledge about.
And then I asked her, I said, so how do you manage with not knowing anything? How do you manage to send me the people?
She was probably like very bubbly, confident person, likable.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. She's very bubbly. She's very talkative with the people. And she says like, yeah, you need to come to see my friend. You have to see my friend because she's great. You see that office? Every person that goes there come out like a brand new person.
Yeah.
So that make the person be more interested, you know? So if they want something, she used to say, just talk to her.
Yeah.
Just talk to her. she was like that. If she said like, if I see that the person is really interested, then when I push a little bit to say like, just speak with her. So then I speak with the person and say, well, yeah, she mentioned that you can make me look better, maybe. So and that's how she was sending me the guests.
Yeah,
she
exactly.
had no idea of Medi-Spa treatment.
Yeah, but sometimes this is only what you need. And having an amazing bubbly person with a little bit of confidence, and then coming back to confidence again. Also, after providing the treatments to your guests, what we do with those guests as well, they feel better about themselves. They feel more confident, and then so many times we heard from people, even when we were hosting Pamper Party, that they feel bad when they see themselves in the mirror with those smile lines every day, and then just by that, easily you can remove it.
Yes, it's. I have had people who cry.
Yeah.
Yes, I have people who look at me after when I say, look at yourself in the mirror, I take the pictures, before the treatment, and then I show them again after the treatment. I say like, okay, are you ready? Look at this.
Yeah.
They cry. They look at me. I remember many of these people, they sitting there like turning like that to look at me. The eyes are like with the tears, like they don't want to come out, but they're there. And then they, it's very satisfactory to see how you can help somebody on that way. Yeah. Because I know that this is different than working on a hospital, that people have, pneumonia or
it's a different type
health
of
condition. That it's also nice to help people that way. I also liked that, but this is another way to help.
Yeah.
Boosting your confidence, boosting your self-esteem. So I think it's also very, very satisfactory.
Yeah.
If you do it, like I'm telling you, for the right reasons, and it's as it should be, you will feel very satisfied with yourself as well.
Yeah, I 100% agree. Whatever you do in your life, however you are committed to the role, if you do it for a right reason, it is going to be very rewarding, because eventually on some level you chose that for a reason, and then focusing on the positivity instead of negativity is going to help you see all the things that this opportunity brings you, which is of course traveling the world as well. How was that? I have also female doctors. How was being a female in this type of setting, traveling the world in a cruise ship? Was it safe for you, or you have ever had any thoughts about being it not safe just for the females watching this video?
So
because I had questions from female doctors as well. Is it safe working on a cruise ship?
Something that caught my attention when I joined my first contract is that how many trainings you have about do not transpass the other person's line. Like, I put my boundary here, you cannot go over it. So they focus a lot, and this is something in general, I think it goes in all the cruise lines, that if somebody is like harassing you, it's very rare, but you have to speak up. For example, until now in all my ships, I've never had any type of that situation, even though majority of the crew members are men, but most of the time you're just more related with women, because in the spa, department, everybody
you have 30 ladies that is going to definitely annihilate him if something happens.
So I honestly, that question, I've never felt unsafe. I've never felt unsafe, and also because of like I'm telling you, the security officers, when they do the training, they are very strict, and they emphasize a lot in that nobody can touch you or even talk to you in a disrespectful way. So if they don't even need to say anything, even if they look at you in a way that you feel uncomfortable, you have to speak up. So me, I've never felt that way. Like I'm telling you, in all this, all the ships that I have been, that in total, there are like 3, 4, 5, 6, like 7 or 8 ships, like that I have done. never felt that way. I'm glad for that. I
Yeah.
know about friends that also they never felt unsafe. You will find girls also in other departments as well, you know, in the spa. Everybody is a girl.
Maybe too much.
But something that I can tell you for my for the single girls that are watching, since the crew members, most of them are men, and you want a boyfriend, you will have plenty options
Of
to
choices.
choose. Yeah, plenty of. Please do not fall for the first one. Don't.
Don't fall for the married one as well.
Oh yeah. Yes, of course, of course, yes. Do the investigation first. Do the proper investigation first. But don't fall for the first one because always you will have a lot of options. Always, and people. That's something that I like. And something that I do not like at the same time, that people are always coming and going.
Yeah.
So you're always meeting new people, always.
Yeah.
You know, even if it's the same ship, you're gonna meet new people
Because
always.
people are starting contracts, finishing contracts, different rotation. Not everybody start exactly on one day. So this is why also you have different managers, different massage therapists. It's always rotating in the spa department.
Yes. So that's something that I really like because you meet new people.
Yeah.
But it's something that I don't like at the same time because, you know, you get attached with a person, it becomes your family.
Yeah.
So when you are in your contract, like this person becomes your family. So you end up the contract loving this person, you know. For example, Jean, that we were talking, when I left, I missed her so much because I was with her. Actually, that was my second contract with her.
Yeah.
Yes, that was my second contract with her. And when I sign out, I sign off the ship, you know, like you're saying goodbye to all your friends there.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you're always meeting new people. So I'm a person I'm a very sentimental person. So that's
Who would say that for a Capricorn?
very rare. It's very rare for a Capricorn to be like that because we're usually very cold.
I know.
But yes, I'm a person like close friends are very little.
Yeah.
You know, like usually with people are more like cold. When it's my close friend and I have a piece of my heart, you know, like I'm sentimental. But that's, let's say, good and bad at the same time, meeting new people, because that's why I'm here.
Yeah.
So I'm on vacation now. And because I have this amazing friend in Serbia, you know, I'm here.
Yeah. Do you like Serbia?
I actually like it.
Yep.
Yes, I actually
We're
like
now
it.
in Novi Sad, so we did a little bit of exploring yesterday, and we will do today and tomorrow as well. And then you are moving down south to Čačak.
Yes, that I have another friend there.
Yeah. And she's also Medi-Spa Physician.
She's also Medi-Spa.
From Mexico, right?
Yes, and she's on vacation now.
Oh, amazing.
So that type of things, you know, like in what type of job are you gonna meet people that you are from Peru and you meet somebody from Serbia?
Yeah.
And
then
that way, for example, I went to South Africa. I have a friend that lives in South Africa, so I've been there as well.
Yeah.
Eventually, maybe we can go to see Jean in Singapore.
Yeah, I would love to go to Singapore. Singapore is amazing. It's one of my... I've seen it I've been on a ship that was docking in Singapore, but I never went out. It was my safety duty, and I couldn't go out. And we had a New Year's celebration also in Singapore, but also I was observing it just from the ship. So Singapore is always like on my checklist to visit. Yeah. To roll back a little bit, are we gonna mention on the topic of relationships and things about that nature, also why you came to this area of Balkan countries, or we're gonna leave it quiet?
So, you know that we usually say that the Balkan people are the Latinos of Europe. You know?
Yeah.
Balkan people are the Latinos of Europe, and I discovered that actually being on the ship.
Yeah.
You know, so speaking of relationships, you know,
ship life. We say it's ship life.
multiplies. Yes. And now I came to this area actually because of my boyfriend as well, that he's from Albania.
Yeah.
So since I was gonna spend the month in Albania because he's also on vacation,
Yeah.
I said, you know what, if I'm gonna be in Albania, I have to go to Serbia.
Yeah.
You know, Stefan is there. My other friend is there. So I
Yeah.
have never been in Serbia. So yeah, that way, you know, and these things, having relationship on the ship, it's also different than having a relationship on land.
And he also works in the spa department, right?
He works also in the spa.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's a little bit too much camaraderie. Like maybe sometimes it's a little bit better when it's a different department or
Yes,
not.
that's true. But in our case, it worked good actually,
Yeah.
because we that was our second contract together.
Mhm.
So I met him in the previous contract. We basically had the whole contract because he signed on 1 month before me, and he signed off 1 month after me.
Okay.
You know, because fitness trainer, they
A little
do
bit longer.
nine
9 months, yeah.
And I do 7. So
Yeah.
he signed on 1 month before and signed off 1 month after, which was perfect.
For you, yeah.
And for this second contract was exactly the same. He signed on 1 month before and signed off 1 month after. So it worked, it matched.
Like
It
a magic, yeah.
Yeah, it matched.
So something is in the stars for you guys.
Maybe, who knows? So yeah.
Oh, amazing. So what is in the future for you in general? You're preparing for the new contract. I know you mentioned that you're flying to Milano, and there is always new techniques, like with
Always.
Like
Yes.
we're now year 2025, things are coming. Since you always are trying to keep up
Exactly.
with the
Exactly.
standards of the industry.
Yes. Exactly. So there is always something different, something will change, something that they found that it works better for you. So when you're on the ship, you are basically just there.
Yeah,
You know, sometimes we have good internet, sometimes we don't.
it depends on the weather.
Depends on the weather, yes. But this way, I can see myself doing a lot better performance to keep making people happier.
Yeah.
You know, happy with themselves in different ways. So he's actually doing the training for hyaluronic acid.
Yeah.
So I want to do. I'm
We
gonna
work
do
with
that.
Restylane,
And- yes.
which is hyaluronic acid that brings back the volume immediately on the lower
Exactly.
part of the face.
And that is with the immediate results.
Yeah, of course.
So that's what I'm gonna do there in Milano.
Amazing.
And of course, some tourism.
Yeah, of course. Milan is beautiful. I mean, how satisfied you are in general with your lifestyle on board a cruise ship, your salary, and things just in your profession as a Medi-Spa physician. You're an officer on board. So just for the last, so we can wrap up. We didn't touch anything like money-wise, and we know that we as a Capricorn, we love money, right?
Yes.
So I assume you, same as me, like you wouldn't be doing this many contracts if it isn't
Yeah. Exactly.
good support.
Yeah, exactly. So that's as you said, it's a fact.
Yeah.
You know, so we like money, and I think that you also like it. I'm very satisfied. I'm very satisfied with my job on board, even though some people still ask me, when are you going to have a real job? You know, I say, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
This is a real job. I'm very satisfied. I like it. I like what I do. I like how my life turned, you know, something that I never expected. And being here,
It gives you many opportunities, gives you freedom
Yes.
to travel the world and freedom in general. Like I know when I was in this role, I felt like I'm free to do whatever I want. And this is of course portion of the money, but it's also the mindset. Once you are in that type of environment, you see that everything is possible. Whatever you wish, you can achieve it.
Yes. And speaking of freedom, what type of job is gonna let you work 7 months and then have like maybe 2 or 3 months vacation?
Yeah.
You know,
No
it's
job,
impossible to have that on land. Like usually they give you 1 month or 15 days, you know, something like that. And you can be on vacation. This time I'm on vacation, for example, during summertime. Next time I'm gonna be during winter. Next time I'm gonna be during, I don't know, springtime on my family. So
So you pretty
How?
much you plan your contracts,
Yes.
yeah.
And also, for example, when you live abroad your country,
Yep.
what are the chances that you're gonna come home once a year? You know?
Yeah.
Like
It's
because
difficult,
you are-
expenses and everything.
Exactly. In this job, my mom, my father, my family, my brothers, they know that I'm leaving now, but I'm coming back in 7 months.
Yeah.
Or 8, let's say like that. Sometimes,
Extend, yeah.
extension. Okay. But I'm gonna be there. So this is what I like
Yeah.
as well. So
Yeah,
yeah,
amazing.
I'm very happy with it.
Fantastic. For the last thoughts, so what would you say for the future seafarers, anybody, future doctors and crew members as a final advice from your side?
I would say just do it.
Same
I
as
would say-
Nike, just do it.
Just do it. You're never gonna know how do you like it. You're never gonna know until you do it. In the worst case scenario, okay, if you do not like it, if I don't know, things happen, maybe this life is not for me, okay, you can go home, you don't come back, that's it.
Easy.
In the worst case scenario.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna be at home saying, I should have gone, I should have done it, I wonder how would it be? How would it be for me? Would it work? Would it not work? Come on, you know?
It's your sign.
It's your sign.
Yeah.
Yes, if you're thinking on doing it, if you are like hesitating, not sure about it, believe me, there is nothing to lose. 7 months, first of all, once that you start the contract, it goes like that. It will go like that. And in 7 months, if you didn't like it, okay, you didn't like it, that's it. You already tried, you already traveled,
And you made money.
you made already money,
Yeah.
you made a lot of friends, you had a great experience. For some people, maybe you are out of the country. For
Yeah.
some people, it might be like, I've never been out of the country, this is my first time. Don't hesitate. Just do it. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Just you're there, you already have the information. Go for it.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Dr. Lola, for this amazing interview. And it was nice seeing you again.
Sometimes that women, we talk a lot.
That's fine. For me, it's easier. Yeah, I just let you, and then when I know what I want to ask you, actually, But it's more about your experience, about your personality, and about there's no better example from than talking.
Every time I meet somebody, either as a doctor or a friend or something, I always tell them, and you don't want to work in a cruise ship?
Think about it. Why not?
Yeah, why not? Do you speak English?
Yeah.
Always tell them. I'm learning. I told you I'm learning to play the
Drums.
The drummers.
Yeah.
Okay, so the person who is teaching me, the instructor, he's like, yeah, this is da 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 da. And he said okay, so next month we can learn this. Next month, I said there will be not next month because I have to go back to my work. Oh, you don't work here? No, I work in a cruise ship. And he looked at me like, in a cruise ship, and I said, yeah. Do you speak English?
Do you want to work?
You don't want to work in a cruise ship? You would like it. Yeah. I'm always like that, telling people. I'm always telling people, but. I don't know. It's maybe because you like it. You also want to make people experience that.
And how much it changed our lives as well. And then you just want to help other people as well. This is why I like this role, because I know what it delivered to me. I wouldn't be able to have anything like what I have currently.
Yeah.
Exactly. If I didn't go through everything.
Yeah,
that
same.
I did.
Same, this is a job that I could never imagine that I would do. Honestly, my father, when I told my father, he looked at me, at the beginning, he told me, okay, you're going to go for 7 months. He was like, okay, go, honey, no problem.
He was thinking you're going to come back tomorrow.
He told me listen, you are young. You have the right to try something. Fall, stand up, brush it off and try it again. He was never expecting me
to do it that successfully.
And he's a doctor.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's a gynecologist.
Oh, amazing.
So I remember when every time I come back from the ship, he always tell me, you know what? You are good on medicine. I have everything here for you. Why don't you just stay?
Yeah.
Do do a specialization. I have everything because he's a gynecologist. you know?
Yeah.
And I think he's thinking more of who is going to be the next.
The next that is gonna take over his business.
Because he said, I can send you my patients.
Yeah.
Eventually, I'm going to stop working. I can send you my patients. Yes, Daddy, but that's your dream. It's not mine. You know, so.
Yeah, it's important to follow your own path, not your father's and your family's path. Yeah, make your own way.
Yeah. So let's see how life turns now.
Yeah.
You know, like for you, for example, that you end up from being store manager to do this now.
Yeah,
So.
I love it. This is what like it fit like a glove. I told you I had like a couple of opportunity that they presented to me, like sales and revenue for this and that, and do this and that. But this was the great choice.
And it came like right on time.
Exactly.
You know? When the things come like that, right on time, like the beauty pageant.
Yeah.
Like the cruise ship, like I'm telling you, I was not even looking for a job. No, I was not looking. I didn't even know that this exists. I wanted to change my job, but I didn't know that this exists.
Yeah.
It just came randomly. Like it was crazy. Stefan. It was crazy. But yeah, here we are. Yes.
In Novi Sad.
So where are we going now?
Let's go eat.
Okay.
Did you